Hi, welcome back. So here we are again. And I kind of feel like we're in this process of self-care, right? We started with talking about self-care on day 20, right? And then on day 21, we talked about meditation. On day 22, we talked about gratitude. So this is part of that theme of self-care because for me, what I know for myself, for my clients, the more you really embrace self care as part of your making healthy changes, healthy habits, things stick. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about a process and then teach you. Um, so, there is something called EFT, and it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It's also known as tapping. And the value of EFT or tapping is that it's helping you to reprogram your thinking process by working the actual meridian system that acupuncturists use. um, by tapping these points, you actually activate your body's ability to integrate and make changes. And so we bring things up that perhaps aren't going as well as you want, as a way of releasing, integrating, and then putting in more positive experiences that you want so that you can start to change long held patterns. And I do a lot of tapping or EFT with my clients to help them change patterns. Because, if habits were so easy to change, there wouldn't be all these books and classes and all kinds of processes that we've used to change habits because is that line, we are creatures of habits. And it's very easy to just go on automatic and not change habits even though we have a desire to. It doesn't mean they actually happen. So I find tapping as a really helpful tool to help change long held patterns. So I find this to be a really helpful piece in how I work with my clients to help them change things that they've been stuck on for a long time. And what I love about tapping, particularly, um, it's the kind of thing that you can do on your own. And what I know in working with a practitioner is that you can heal these things that perhaps are blind to you, because we don't always see our story. We don't always see the subtleties of what's going on, because we're so programmed and so automatic in our thinking. And what I like about EFT is that it helps take what's on automatic, bring it to the surface and clear it so that we can actually create more of what we want instead of what we're currently experiencing. So I am going to help you tap through some things today. So I'm going to I'm going to I'm going to go with excuses because I find that excuses are one of the biggest reasons why clients don't change, right? They get caught up in their excuses, um, and then they keep doing what they've always done. And right, definition of insanity: keep doing what they've always done, and then they don't get any different results. So I'm going to take you through a round of tapping, and then we'll do another round. Okay. And so all you have to do is follow through with me. If you've done this before, you know what to do. If you've never done this before, that's fine too. And it's okay. If you don't believe in this, you will see what happens, right? I ask you, as much as possible, just go along and just kind of notice what you notice what comes up for you, and then notice how you feel afterwards. And you can do this as many times as you want. So I'd love to hear your comments of how this affects you, how it changes things. And again, I'm Claudia Braun. I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, and I use many tools to help my clients get the results that they want. And this happens to be one of them. So you're going to start. It doesn't matter which hand you use, whatever feels best for you. I like to, because I'm right-handed, I like to tap with my right hand onto my left. And you're going to use the outside of your hand. They call this the karate chop point. So you're going to just tap here and just say, even though I seem to keep listening to my excuses and why I can't make the time to make the changes that I want, I love, accept, and appreciate myself, even though I say I'm going to make changes, but then I don't. And even though I don't know why I don't, because I say I want to, I love, accept, and appreciate myself, even though I'm finding it really hard to change. And even though I want to change, it just seems like I can't. And then I find every reason why I need to keep eating that food that I always eat. It's in the refrigerator, and I don't want to throw it out because, that would be very wasteful. And my family doesn't want to eat the way I do. So I just can't make these changes. And even though all that feels true, I love, accept, and appreciate myself. And now go to the top of the head. It's hard to change. Everybody knows it's hard to change. I've got a family who, they don't ever change. They're all unhealthy. They all take lots of medication. They all eat crappy food. They're not healthy. How could I change? It's hard to change. My family members don't support me. They don't really care if I make these changes or not, outside the eyes. I have a family history of people, they just do the same thing. They do exactly what I'm doing. They're all overweight, they're all unhealthy. Who am I to change? I can't change. I've tried lots of times, but it just doesn't work for me. Underneath the eyes, I want to change, but I just can't. I just can't. It's just too hard for me. So I just, and I'm so busy. I just can't. I just can't. I just don't have the time to do it. Underneath the nose. I want to change. I really do. I really want to change, but it takes so much work. It's a lot of effort to change. I really don't want to do the work. I've been doing it this way for a really long time. I've tried, and I just can't do it. Underneath the mouth. I make a little bit of progress, and I guess that's as good as it's going to get for me. I just can't do it any differently. That's who I am. I just can't do it any differently. Clavicle. I want to change, but I can't. I've tried so hard, but no, it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. Things just don't work for me. They work for other people, but not for me. No, no, I'm very busy. I've got a very busy job. Then I've got kids. Oh my gosh, I've got so many reasons why I just can't do this. No, and now it's just a terrible time. There's so many things going on in the world. I just can't do it. Middle of the chest. I want to. It's such a good idea to change. I might feel better, but no, I just can't do it. Underneath the arm. Oh my gosh, so hard to change. It's just so hard to change. Mm, I've tried. I've just tried so many times, but I just can't do it. No. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And deep breath in and out. And then notice how you feel. Maybe you feel a little worse. Maybe you feel a little bit more aware of yourself. Sometimes I notice clients kind of laugh. They're like, oh, you know. Um, and so I would say that if you're still, usually I would do a few rounds of that, right? You would keep doing that a few times and then see what happens, right? So ask yourself, 0 to 10, where are you at when you start? And then after one round, where are you at? 0 to 10. And then the next round, where are you at? 0 to 10. And you want to keep diminishing it so that you feel less and less, strongly about those beliefs. And then you want to do a more positive round. And so I'm going to take you through that as well. So outside of the hand, I'm going to start again. Even though I want to change, and I've had lots of reasons why I can't change, I choose to believe that even though it hasn't worked in the past, it will now. And I love, accept, and appreciate myself, even though I've failed many, many times. I choose to believe I'm going to get it this time. No more excuses. And I love, accept, and appreciate myself, even though I have a history of failing and giving up on myself. But I choose to believe this time I'm going to get it. And I love, accept, and appreciate myself. Top of the head. I choose to believe this is my time. Middle of the eyes. I'm done with my excuses. I've believed my excuses long enough. Outside the eyes. I believe my excuses so much I've convinced others my excuses are accurate, but I'm done with that. I'm just done with my excuses. Underneath the eyes. Excuses be gone. That's enough. It is enough. I have just paid attention to them long enough. I'm done with my excuses. Underneath the nose. I'm not getting anything anymore out of my excuses except stuck. And I'm sick of being stuck. I don't want to believe them anymore. I'm going to believe something else. Underneath the mouth. I'm going to turn away from my excuses and I'm going to focus on where I'm going, my health, my vitality, my strength, my power, my confidence. I'm investing in my well being. Every day, I make simple changes and I feel better. Clavicle. It's my time. It is my time to shine. It is my time to feel vital and alive. No more excuses. I've done that for long enough. I've bought my excuses. Hook, line, and sinker. Convinced everybody else. Done with that. Middle of the chest. I'm a game changer. I am changing the game. People are following me now. Underneath the arm. I'm done with my excuses and it feels amazing because the time is now. And now take a deep breath in and let it go. Once more, breathe in and out. And notice how that feels, right? So again, 0 to 10, notice where you're at. How strong is your conviction, right? How strong is your conviction that you're done with your excuses? 0 to 10. So, and again, I would just keep doing that until you feel like you are where you want to be. And this is the kind of thing that you can just keep doing, right? You can do this every day, morning, evening. So I'd love to hear comments. And again, please subscribe because I will be including more videos every day. And we will be continuing to move forward with this process. I'm very excited to be connected to you. And I look forward to hearing how this goes for you once you begin to adopt more healthier attitudes. And if you need help, please reach out to me. You can find me at claudia-braun.com and you can contact me there. And I would be happy to have a conversation with you and see how I can help you move forward in your life. All right, bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow.